This is the Segovia Show.
Hey, welcome to the program, everyone. So this is a quick one because I'm going to play a clip for you that's not going to make the final cut for an upcoming episode. So I decided to repackage it here, and also because there's been some updates that I needed to make in terms of announcements. So there's some changes that did happen for some of my social accounts, but I don't want to go into it because I already covered it. So let me play for you this clip, and after the clip, I'll make some announcements. So here's the clip that doesn't make the final cut of an upcoming episode. There are some changes. I did delete my Twitters, and for those of you that follow me on Instagram would know that I've actually opened up a Parler account. You probably heard about Parler because the tech giants are trying to trash it as much as possible to tell you that it's a one type of social network that you probably shouldn't be checking out, which is on the contrary. And I want to dive into actually why I did that and why I've been engaging more. As of this video, I can tell you it's been about 2 weeks of actively participating in Parler. And what's impressed me the most are the analytics. Because I got verified and all that, so I've been tracking the analytics and engagement to my posts, and I could say in about 45 posts so far, I've received more engagement in 2 weeks active on Parler than I have on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube traffic generation in the whole year 2020. That's not counting my tech stuff on YouTube that's organically grown. I appreciate all of you that enjoyed my tech heavy stuff, especially on the BlackBerry side. But in contrast to what I'm actually pushing out, so to speak, and advertising is myself in real estate, construction, and property management. But what's been shocking to see is how much more engagement there has been for people that are curious about that information that's curated to just about anybody, but people are looking for my content and are able to find it. I'm not the only independent creator on YouTube that's already complained about having issues getting organic growth, getting recognized, because I'm a big fan of a lot of other content on YouTube, just like I'm sure you are. And I'm just gonna throw out some names here. Hey, I enjoy Nerdrotic. I enjoy Geeks and Gamers. Not the Critical Drinker. These are channels that do not so much culture content talk, but more like movie-based talk, and also speaking for the fans, because the big corporate conglomerates don't do those things. Now, I, as an independent content creator, have also been caught in the crossfire of what used to be called the Vox apocalypse. And a lot of us have, just like those other channels I mentioned, have experienced that kind of stifling and growth. In fact, they repeatedly lost followers, not because those followers stopped subscribing to them. Some of those subscribers that mentioned, hey, I didn't unsubscribe from you. I was unsubscribed from you by YouTube. So these kind of things have been weird, been happening, and they've been exacerbated in the past few weeks. So it's been disappointing to see that happen. But the traffic my channel has picked up in the past couple of weeks, at least since I recorded this video, as of this recording, to see how much has come from Parler has been impressive, which is why I'm like, you know what? Twitter is only being a cesspool of things, of just negativity. So I wanted to get away from that altogether, and I made the painful decision in chopping or eliminating my 2 Twitters that are almost a decade old a piece. So it's not like I wasn't on Twitter. No, I'm talking about thousands of tweets, tens of thousands of tweets, and it's just all the memories are gone now. But I don't really regret it because, well, I didn't really want to be on there anymore. So I'm just going to continue trying out Parler to see how that goes. And for those of you that are probably curious, I'm going to leave links in the video description down below to see my stuff, because I'm actually posting my exclusive content from my website onto Parler because I feel welcome to do so. And that's something I cannot say or couldn't say about Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So just FYI there. So that's in case you missed it. That's been the big news of what happened during the month of August for me. All right, so if you are on Parler or consider joining Parler, you can scan the QR code that should be appearing right here. That should take you all the way to my profile, and I think you can only see it if you do have a Parler account. So if you do, go ahead and follow me there. You can hit the bell to be subscribed to some updates that I put there. I will be bringing some exclusive content, or actually most of my exclusive content that goes on my website, to Parler. So you're going to want to stay tuned because you can engage with it there. So another update is that the news roundup thing that I normally do, that's scheduled for the end of August. So that one might be the last one that I make in terms of real estate heavy things because of the current situation we find ourselves in as a country. There are changes to scheduled rollouts for certain technology, and there have been some updates and release dates and some upcoming announcements. Normally, us in the tech industry like to call October Techtober. It doesn't look like it's going to be entirely Techtober since now it's the Techtember, or it might not even be just September and October. It might be scattered rollouts in November, December, or in some cases even pushed out to late winter because of the parts unavailability and launch schedules that are being affected by the pandemic globally. So with that in mind, I'm actually producing several video content in relations to technology that I wanted to cover, especially since it's going to change the way I do my work. So I haven't done a daily driver video in quite some time, so I am intending to do that, and an updated version to that as to why I changed and why I hope that that new setup is the way I go forward here on out. So it's a big experiment that I'm excited to try out for 2021. Some of the tech isn't already here, but I did make some announcements of it throughout my socials. So yeah, and a lot of my real estate focused stuff will actually be going over to Instagram. I still will be posting regularly on YouTube, just not so much videos when it comes to certain topics of real estate. And some of it might actually become more, I don't want to say politically charged, but some people will see it politically charged. And that's because property rights are under attack throughout this country, and I'm among the front lines to defend your rights to be able to buy and invest in real estate. So you're gonna learn more about that actually in my upcoming episode after this one. Just stay tuned so you don't miss out on that, and make sure you hit that like button down there, subscribe button next to that, and the bell so you are receiving notifications when a video goes up. And for all of you that want to get the entirety of the show that's not all made its way to YouTube, by all means, look at the list of distributors I have on my podcast down there. I have at least 5 more since my previous recording. So by all means, there's something available for everyone. So what's your excuse for not tuning in on the audio? Anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.